Thank you, baby. You too.
Thank you. Hello and welcome. We are back today with a different type of video. We are not doing a movie review, but today I have all shades of Chantel here with me.
Yes.
Hi,
Hey, guys.
guys. Welcome to the channel. I'm sure some of you have missed us. I've gotten feedback like, why are you guys not, doing what you're supposed to be doing? But we decided to switch things up a little bit because our movie reviews, I don't want it to get too mundane. I still want to keep the topics fresh for us. I want this to be a platform where we can discuss all different type of topics, right?
Yes.
So we are going to be getting ready. Me, I'm going to be doing my hair. What are you going to be doing?
Makeup.
Makeup and hair today while we
Yeah.
talk about how we were lied to as millennials.
Yep. Very
Very
spicy.
controversial, spicy topic. So, Chantal, what do
I'll
you
block
think?
all my African artists first before we start. Just block
You said what now?
everybody.
You blocked them. You blocked them. You said, I beg, I want peace. It's good that you're choosing peace. I love that for you.
Yes.
For me, I'm not
Choose-
choosing peace today.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not choosing peace. I want problems. I want problems
It's
always.
always.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. So I'm gonna be using this Chi Silk infusion first. What are you gonna be doing?
Just wiping down my face first. Just
Okay.
wipe down the face. Make sure it's clean.
Make sure it's clean. All right. So this topic, like you said, is a bit controversial. Just because as millennials, we were told a lot of things growing up, right? And I
Yeah.
think the major thing that we were told was education is the way.
Uh, uh,
Education will liberate you.
yes.
Education is the answer to everything. Just go to school, get a degree, and you should be fine.
Yes.
Um, can we talk about how, to an extent, to a certain extent, that's the truth, right?
Yes.
But it's not 100% true because, as we can see in our generation, we are really struggling as millennials. Like, we are really struggling,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So me, I'm just going to be straightening my hair, and I always like to use this chi infusion, silk
Okay.
infusion. It's really good because it keeps the hair straight for longer. And I have another studio session after this today. Today is a busy day for me.
I love a busy girl.
Booked and busy.
Okay, busy. That's it. Mm, that's it. Yes. Yes. I'm just moving my hair off my face. Yeah, I have a lot of hair.
It's
Uh,
beautiful. This her hair. I've talked to you about this hair. She said, "Oh, I just want to cut it." I'm like, "It's you people that have plenty hair that like to cut your hair. Just cut it.
yeah,
It's just
proud.
please don't cut it."
You know that is high. Too much hair. Too much hair energy.
Yo, the shoulder is high.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm gonna do
god.
guys very soon. But I'm definitely gonna grow my locks again when I cut it because I just love locks. It's very, you know, it's very easy for someone like me. So I'll probably take a few months of break when I cut it and no start from scratch again. But yeah.
She said it's very easy to grow for me. Do you see it? You see what I'm saying?
I know I'm too proud. I know I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, no, sorry. Don't be sorry. Oh.
Yeah.
As well.
So guys, I'm gonna start using my makeup with this moisturizer. It's from Blossom Makeup. It's a Nigerian brand. It's very good.
Ah,
Yep. So you know how we have the Cox snail moussing? Yeah,
yeah.
this is just something like that, but like a dupe kind of situation. But it's
Really?
yeah. Let
You're
me
gonna
do
have
that.
to send me a picture later. Oh, let me
Okay.
see. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I love the packaging. It's very professional
it
looking.
is nice. I love it. Yes. So just gonna be using a little bit on my face. Um,
Mhm.
so I used to have dry skin a lot when I was growing up, but I've been doing my skincare very well, and my skin is somewhat say combination now. It's not actually
Yeah, me too. I used to be very oily.
yeah. So.
Now combination. So yeah, back to what we were saying about how they lie to us as millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Just, education is the answer to all,
Oh,
and it will give you the liberty and freedom. So to a certain extent, I think that's true. If
yeah.
you are doing a professional like degree, you
Degree.
can't go to school for African American studies.
Sorry.
Sorry. It jumped out of me before I could control it. You can't go to school for African American studies and think that, yeah, you're just gonna have it easy in the job market.
Or arts. Stuff
Or
like
yeah, you're gonna struggle a little bit in certain areas. But now we are all struggling. No, everybody they collect water.
that. Everybody's collecting. It's so crazy.
Everybody.
So crazy because the time I understand where our parents came from with that mindset because then during their time they, like I know my aunts would tell me how when they were in the NYSC camp for example. So if you're watching and you don't know what the NYSC camp is, it's somewhat like a program that the Nigerian government offers graduates after school. So it's a 1 year program where you get to learn skills, you get to kind of know how it feels to be in the job market, basically, and they pay you for that for a year. So they said back then, during their time, like during the youth service, they will have companies like wait on them in camp. So when
Mm.
they're trying to leave camp, they already have jobs before they.
Wow.
Yes, but that's not the same with us. Like you're you're already struggling to find the BBA or to find the place you're going to, serve your whole 1 year. Things were like when I served, things were really hard for me. So,
Mm.
like I had to find a place to serve in. Then I had to, and then it was in a school. God, I didn't want to teach them,
It's always education. Go to school
you
and teach
know.
other people.
Yeah, so things were a lot different for them. So I understand their mindset, but the world has changed since then.
A
You know,
lot.
the world has changed since then. So
Yeah. A lot has changed. So if
yeah,
you're not doing like a like doctorate, that's why. And also they kind of gave us the hints. We didn't really take it. They kind of gave us like go and do engineering. That's why you see most people, most African parents that push their children, they're like go and do engineering, go and do medicine, go and do a professional course because
they were onto something there.
they were onto something with that because if not for those things, it's you're not really
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be so hard, you
It
know?
will, it will, it will. Like
And
if you do like a course, like say, like being a doctor, for example, that's a very critical position. Like we need doctors. Like the world will never be, not in need of doctors. Even if we have all the whole AI things and all that, we still need someone to still, be
physically be there.
yes.
There's only so much robots can do. Let me not
Only
lie.
so much. It's only so much robots can do, So I get them when they say, "Oh, be a doctor, be an engineer, even be a lawyer too," you know. But yeah, sometimes I think the world has even changed to where you don't even need a 4 year degree anymore to get a really good job. Sometimes if you get a good certification, that can change your entire life.
Yeah. I
You
know
know,
somebody that I think I was looking at somebody's Instagram and she was saying how, she went to school, she did her software engineering, but it did not her career did not take off until she had done one CLIAT. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but one
yeah,
IT certification
I,
exam for
yeah.
cybersecurity. And I
Hmm.
was like, wow. It's like now she's making $1 million and up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Just
a cost.
just the certification, yes.
See?
So honestly, the traditional structure that we were told growing up, it's a lot has changed.
A lot
And
has
I
changed.
think we have to revise it now.
Yes.
That's the conversation we're not having. Like, we're not thinking about, okay, it's not working. So what do we do now? Like, what do
Hmm.
we do differently? Millennials, we got the short end of the stick. My God. They did us strong, you know.
I know, like a lot of things, or like we're like the ones like when they have when they say like a middle child. That,
Yes.
that's the situation with the millennials. Like the
And I'm a
middle.
middle child, so I know.
So you know what you see. So it's like you're still in the middle. It's just crazy right now for a lot of millennials because we're having to unlearn a lot of things that our parents thought was like the real. Like they thought that was the way, and now we're having to unlearn this thing so that we can learn the new way. Like back then it was all about hard work, hard work, hard work.
Hard work, hard work, hard work.
Now we're seeing people stay in their houses and that's on TikTok and they're money. You know,
Dancing.
you know,
Dancing for the internet.
they're making money,
Making cash. Cashing out.
and then me and you are here, they call me degree holder. And
God, I beg.
they call me degree holder,
Ah.
with no money in their accounts.
No money in the accounts. Or the
Mm.
money in the account is still
It's still growing. Yeah,
push up.
it still needs help. It still needs for help.
Ah, good. Yeah, we were
Oh, I
really
think
light
that's
too.
my foundation. Does this look familiar, Ellen?
Let me see.
Yeah. So she
I
gifted
totally
me
forgot
this.
about it.
Yes, she gifted me
You
this.
know they
And
don't make it anymore.
you told me yes, they don't make it anymore. And it was
Yeah, they don't make it.
so light.
Really?
It on me, yes. Just a
Wow.
little bit to go. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
then,
guys. Um,
what other lie do you think they told us?
mm, I know. I mean, there are others. There are other little lies here and there that we. I mean, this one is just funny, but as a kid, how they will tell you, "Oh, borrow me your money and I'll pay you back," and they never do.
Just say goodbye.
Just say goodbye. Forget about it, guys. If
Yeah.
I think about all the money that my parents or my aunties like be like, oh, we'll give it back to you. Yeah, I mean, but let's be real, it wasn't a lot of money. It was just like chicken change,
That's why
but
they
still,
always say, like, yeah. And then
yes,
those are the same people that will tell you, don't borrow money that you cannot let go of. So they kind of prepared you.
I like to go for this life.
They
This
kind of prepared you
life.
for it now.
Yeah. So that's something else. Yeah, well, when it comes, and okay, also something else also that they spoke about was, how home ownership is like the American dream. The key to the American.
Oh, brother, sister, man.
Let's talk about that one for a little bit.
Let's talk
How
about
do
that
how
one.
do you feel about that? And
I I still want to own a home, but these
mm-hmm.
HOA fees and these why am I paying HOA fee that is more than my mortgage? You know, some places it's more than people's
For you,
mortgages. Yes, HOA fee alone.
is
So
it
am
a
I working for the HOA or am I
what?
trying to be a homeowner?
Like, why is the HOA fee so expensive? Like, why?
I
Why?
don't know. And do you know that HOA, if you do not pay your fees or you're not up to date, they can, if you don't pay your fees, they can take your house. Oh.
Are you serious?
Hmm. So I'm like, is the HOA, the HOA is like a mafia.
HOA is a big deal. Well, I didn't know that it was as big of a deal. Like, when they can take you out
Is
of the
that big of a deal? That's why some people do not want to
house.
move into neighborhoods that have HOA.
Oh, makes a lot of sense.
Yes, they
And
don't
maybe
want it.
so. I mean, I'm all for some law and order, but some HOA people they stay doing too much sometimes too.
They stay doing too much. They
It's
are-
like they just want to piss you off for nothing. I don't really get the whole this.
exactly.
Yeah.
Please, if you're just coming in, like the live.
Yes,
Like the
yes,
live, like the live.
yes. Like the
If you
life.
if you want to throw in a suggestion to the topic that we're talking about, how we were lied to as millennials, please,
Mm-hmm.
please, please
Yes,
type it in
yes.
the chat. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Millennials, we were really the experiments. I feel like we're a
Yeah.
failed experiment. Everything was transitioning in our time.
Yes,
That was the
yes,
age of the internet starting. That was
yes.
also the age of new order. Look at COVID. Can you believe pandemic was 5 years ago? Can you believe that?
I know. It's just time when, and you know what? I don't even know what happened in the 2 years after pandemic. Like that's how I was just very oblivious to like everything happening because of how crazy the pandemic was.
It was so crazy.
It was
Like
crazy.
we've just been. I feel like we've just been in a washing machine, just going up and down, up and
So,
down, up and down, up and down. Like that's
the
how
amount
it feels. It's
of
so
years
crazy.
who went through that time, the fear of the unknown of like what's happening and who's gonna because the news was all about like was very horrible.
It
You
was
know, and
very
goodbye
horrible.
to all the nurses, the doctors that we lost during that time.
They used us healthcare workers as experimental. Because I
Yes.
remember that time we were working. I still had to work. I was working at the jail and they were
Oh,
locked down. Yeah. But we still had to go to work. So I will be going to work and the whole place is empty. There's no cars
wow.
on the road. And at first I had to work night shift because I was working in the sick bay, um, the overnight cell. And
Yes.
then I first had to work night shift and then transition into day shift. So I did my training on nights and then on to day. And let me tell you the things that I saw in that place. That's why I'm like, hey, good. If I
That
can, I'm
was
traumatized.
I can
The
see.
things that I saw working in the jail,
Wow.
no, never. I think that's where I learned the nature of human beings at their core. Because if you think about it, when you strip away everything from a person and they're left
Mm,
bare, then you see
mm.
their truest form. It was,
Yes.
it was.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a story for another day. Let me know if you want the story time of me working in the jail cell. I will put that on my
I want
channel, BBC.
this. I want to hear it. I really want to hear it.
Lessons I learned from working at the jail. Ooh, child. Ooh, what a time. And that was the height of the pandemic. The pandemic had just started.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember I
Imagine.
just got my apartment. I just moved out, got my apartment, got a new apartment. Pandemic, boom. I said, hey, this is
Yeah.
mad.
Then, then it was work, 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 work. No thinking of anything extra. Just work.
Just work. I would literally just be working.
Yeah, just work and pray you don't get COVID.
And then we didn't know what. Oh, remember that time on CNN that all we were seeing were the numbers of
Yeah,
deaths.
that's what I'm saying. That was all I remember seeing was just the numbers of how many deaths we have is reported.
Eh, oh,
That was
CNN
all.
trauma. CNN really played their part in the pandemic. Oh,
They
no, no,
played their parts,
they really did.
You know how we get the polls during election? That was how it
Yes,
was.
that's how we were doing with
Yes.
CNN.
And I was like, no, this is not good at all.
I remember me and my coworkers. So we had to like shut down the prison. We had
Oh,
to. Now they couldn't come out, so we had to go to them. So we'll have to go to their cell
wow.
inside. You're walking the cell with security. Hey, for hardened criminals, people that have killed people. You're going to their cell. You're going to
See,
each cell. You're like, okay, Mr. James. Okay. All right. Stand because you have to take their, you have to make sure they're good. They still need
yeah,
health
yeah,
care. People
and
in
all that.
prison have the best health care.
Yes, yes. I remember when I
So
worked in I worked in somewhere too like that. we did vital checks every single morning.
Every
And
yes, exactly.
night we did vital checks.
So we had to
Me,
do their
at least,
vitals.
vital checks, why do it? You know?
And my department, guess what? My department was now infectious disease.
Wow.
I was an infectious disease
And
helper.
that's a very critical department. That's like,
COVID is infectious disease.
now,
It was a mess. It was a mess. We were lied to. Like, we really got the short end of the stick.
we
Like,
did.
this generation coming up, I feel like there will be. What do you think about this generation coming up?
You could never be Gen Zs. They were checking their asses. Oh, forget about it. I think that Gen Zs are the worst people to work with. Like
Ah, Gen
they have
Z.
care in the world. Like
Oh
they
my
literally say,
god.
I have bills to pay. They're like, see, you know, they don't care. They don't
Me,
care.
I love Gen Z. Oh, let me
No,
tell you.
I love the audacity they have, the guts they have.
Yes,
Like I wish I had that earlier on in my life, but I know where I'll be right now.
exactly,
You know, they will,
exactly.
they will tell you no to your face. They don't
To
care.
your face, to your face.
They don't
They're the
care.
ones that created this whole silent quitting thing, right?
Yes,
Where you don't have to like put in your notice. You just stop
yes,
doing the things you're
yes,
supposed to be doing
yes,
for work.
yes. Because they're like, if you're gonna give me like a 2 weeks to go, or sorry, if you're gonna fire me on the spot, why do I have to give you a notice to leave?
Which is fair.
You know, because I understand.
If you think about
I,
it, it's
I
actually
get it.
true.
I get it. You know, like I
Oh
don't blame you. I
gosh.
get it actually. I feel your sentiments.
I feel your sentiment, darling.
You see how we say, oh, don't burn bridges. Gen Z,
Eh?
they will burn
Gen Z, there's no bridge. There was only vibes. There was only vibes to begin with. Bridge bow. What bridge? You be alright. You know, I don't find boats you used to cross.
Oh my god.
I love Gen Zs. I
No,
love
no,
it.
no. Uh-uh.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
Another lie we were told. We said home ownership. The
Yeah.
internet will connect and liberate us. Do you feel liberated by being on the internet?
Instead, the pressure has gotten worse.
It has
The
gotten
pressure
worse.
worse. Worse.
The
I
internet
took a
used to be
break.
fun.
Yes, during the whole MySpace time and just the earlier Facebook time.
Used to be fun.
Just
Now it just seems like one popularity contest.
exactly, exactly,
That's what it
exactly.
feels
Everyone
like.
can say show who's success, who's more successful
Yeah.
than the other, and honestly that shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Well, that's the internet right now. That's where we are right now. You
Which
know,
is
everybody's.
ridiculous if you ask me.
You say what?
I said which is ridiculous if you ask me. It's just
It,
ridiculous.
it is. It
Hmm.
is because why do I have to? Why do I have to always feel the need to show you that I'm doing better in my life? You
You
know,
know, you know,
like
sometimes do you think that we actually cause that? Like, okay, I'm not doing better. Should you now come and be honest about it online? Like, this is a real,
no, no,
genuine
I,
question.
I hate to say it, but it started from our parents, and it started
Mm,
from the whole person A of family A doesn't have two heads. The whole competition,
comparison.
comparing you to somebody else, and then the longer something stays, the more it becomes more refined. So people took it off from just a whole inside the family discussion of your parent telling you, oh, look at that family, they're doing so well. What are you doing with your
Mm,
life? To them coming on social media to now expose the whole thing.
mm, That's
You know,
true.
so the root cause was the way the parents were, what our parents said behind closed doors have now become something that everybody is saying now.
That's so true.
Yeah, it's
That's
just more
so
refined.
true.
It's just
It's,
refined
you said
now.
it's more refined.
Just refined, but it's the same thing. The same thing.
Ah.
Yeah, the same thing. The same thing, just more refined. Everybody is still comparing, I mean, let's be real. You go every time there's someone we do a show, AMVCA or something that's coming up, or you see how we had or the Met Gala. What everybody does is just compare who were the best, who were the least. That's all everybody's doing to say who is succeeding more or that. So everybody we've zeroed success by what somebody's able to show you outwardly.
Mm.
So that's why someone can be wearing like a designer outfit and you would think that they are well set off more than someone that has a regular outfit. Just because of the word a designer, the word like a Louis or Gucci, and they're like, oh, they have so
I
much
love
money.
my Zara. Oh, me, I love Zara.
I even love my Shein self.
I
Give
love
me
Shein. I love Fashion Nova. I love all them dems.
yes.
I
Give
love them all. And
me
I
Shein.
make, I mean,
I will take Shein any day.
fast fashion is not great for the environment. We've talked about this. We know this, but they have
I
some
don't even
cute
I don't even like the whole brand. Like I can't wear like outfits I have. When Louis has all those
logo,
their
logo, logo, logo.
that thing turns my inside out. I like
You know where that thing came from?
where.
Slavery. It's branding.
Hmm.
They used to brand the slaves. They will
Yes.
take the stamp and stamp it
And
on
do
them.
something to them.
And who likes brands more? Who likes labels more? The niggas.
Oh my God.
The niggas. you know, I like quiet luxury though. I also enjoy that.
Yes. And guess who gives me
No.
quiet luxury the most?
Who?
Italians.
Italians!
Jesus. So
Italians!
sweet. I don't
Italians. Their fashion, eh?
people.
Their fashion. Simple, quiet. I like that. Oh, as the older I get, I'm realizing I like that quiet,
Yes.
understated but stated type of luxury.
Like no need to prove
No
anything to
need
you.
to prove. You just are,
Yeah.
like those ones. And the quality, you can see the quality from afar. Because let's not lie, you buy a few bags, after a while, it stops. I think most of these luxury brands, like the Gucci's, the
Mm,
Louis, their quality is not guaranteed anymore.
it's not.
Some bags I bought, I'm just like, this is not giving what it used to
How do you
give.
feel about the whole Birkin bag stuff? How do you feel about Birkins?
About Birkins in general,
Yes.
it's an ugly bag. It truly is. I don't understand the
Yeah.
hype. I like there's some like the big one. I don't think is cute. The small one, the cute Kelly, is cute. I like that one. That one is
Okay.
cute. But like, where will I carry that kind of small bag to? It's not an everyday bag. And if
If
I'm going to spend that kind of money, why am I
money,
not buying an everyday bag?
why do they see it as an investment? The girlies see it as an investment. You're like, oh, it's an investment.
The girlies are wrong, I beg. They just want an excuse to spend $20,000 on a bag.
Yes. If fire comes in and raised to the house, that means you lost all that money. That's what he's saying, basically.
I mean, if a fire comes in and
Did
it
they put the
wrecks your
price of
house,
insurance?
you've pretty much lost everything in the house. If you buy from the store, I think you can. I think they have a code. You can go back to where you
Okay.
bought it from and like kind of. I don't know, to be honest. I ain't never bought no Birkin
No,
bag.
no bad.
Me personally, I just think it's a waste of money. It's not an investment.
I
Do you
think
get?
so. I'm not feeling
As an African girl, I would rather invest in gold. If I'm
gold.
talking about investments, if I really want to
Gold.
invest,
Yes.
I'll really invest in gold. I won't
Gold any day, anytime.
any
Gold.
day, anytime. That value will not go, would
Yeah.
not cease. It's
Yes.
gold.
Gold.
It's gold. You
I
know,
love I love me some gold. Trust me,
or
like
some kind of jewelry. You know,
yeah,
like something something worth it to me.
yes. Gold is something that I feel like our parents knew right from start that it's
Yeah,
very yeah.
and that's
And
something
even
my mom
now
has always said.
she's always told you, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's always said gold,
Yeah.
gold, oh,
Growing up,
gold.
I see my aunts that used to have a lot, like they used to have gold, There because to me it's Lagos, there if you live in Lagos, you know that like Lagos ladies they play with gold,
They didn't play with gold, oh. Hey, they did not play with any gold. Hmm.
They didn't play with their gold at all, But it's something that for as long as in hard times you can save the day,
You
then you
can't
can
exactly. That's the one that I know that yes, the resale value can even appreciate.
yes,
Do you
yes.
understand? Not a Birkin bag, girl.
Hmm.
What? Oh, look at this hair, guys. This
Oh,
wig is from Unice.
it's coming
Look at that.
that's coming out really well. It's coming out really well. What's the inch?
I have to check. Hold on. Let me see. I
I'm not
bought
even
it
wearing
for
it, but
my.
I've seen you rock some of them. Yeah, we really looks good.
Yeah, their wigs are wiggy. Yeah, they eat. Um, I think it's 20 inches,
20 inches okay.
and it's a full frontal. I didn't know it was a full frontal.
Oh,
I I don't really like frontals. They just
oh
stress.
really? That makes sense now. I've never really seen you on a
You
front.
never see me on frontal, Abby.
Never seen you on a front
I
before.
don't really like frontals. It's a lot of work. You have to lay the glue has to be right there. You have to
Yeah.
put layer. Listen, I'm old, okay? I'm an old auntie.
Like, that's too much work.
It's too much work. I leave that for the young girls.
Mhm. And that stuff issues. I mean, I don't know about how people wear it, but like the glue on your forehead, like uh-uh.
It and yeah, and start when it starts to lift, it's like let me
Yes, like how long do you wanna rock it for? Like
rock it for. Doo-doo-doo. So, what else did they lie to us about?
um, hmm.
You can have it
You
all.
can have it.
Hey, hey.
But I mean, do you not think you can have it all?
I don't. I think you can have it all, but not all at once.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay.
there has to be sacrifice somewhere. You're gonna have to sacrifice
So you're
somewhere
saying lose something for something at some point?
at some point. That's just my personal thinking. If you
Yeah.
object, let us know in the comment section down below or in the chat. But I think that you can have it all, just not all at once.
Not all at once. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And those that do have it all, congrats to them. But it's not common.
Not something that you believe that. Okay.
What do you think?
I feel like you can have it all, but like you said, I understand what you mean by sacrifice. It's gonna take a lot.
It's gonna take a
When
lot.
you know, because balance is something that we really struggle with in these times. You
What?
know,
What
the
is?
balance of
Oh,
having like
balance. Oh yeah.
yeah, something that we really struggle with having this time because sometimes it's either you're giving more of yourself to one thing and the other thing is suffering part time.
Suffering. Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean, like you said, it's gonna take a lot of work, but if you can put in the work, most definitely, I believe that you can have it all. I believe that you can have
Yeah.
it all. Yeah, just put in the work. Put
And
in.
I don't think you should just put in, I think you should also have a good partner that understands that and is willing to put up with you. Because if it's
Yeah,
just you by yourself, um, you need a support system.
in the sports
Whether it's a
system,
partner, whether it's a
family,
family,
yeah,
friends,
friends, yes,
you know.
that's that's true. So that support system is something that everybody needs to have.
Everybody needs it. Everybody. Wow, finishing up quite nicely.
Okay, we round up mine too. A lot.
Yeah, you can have it all. Career. What do you think about boss women?
Boss women. What do I think in what perspective? Like in terms of their ideologies or in terms of like
How they're
what
perceived in society?
they perceive the time? I feel like boss women are still women, you know. Boss women are still women. I feel like so many times boss women are just people that are tired of. They're tired of like they. You know how you talk so much shaggy, you know,
Mm.
and you just you're like
For the people that don't know what shege is, what is shege?
oh, how do I explain shaggy in English? Oh, rubbish, rubbish. That's the word.
Okay.
So you've dealt with so much drama, like you've dealt with so much drama from you know people around you, men. You know, you're just tired. You're like, I'll figure out my life myself. You
I can
know,
do bad by myself.
yes. And if you know
Abi,
anything
abi, I
about a
can
black,
do good by myself.
whenever they're tired of stuff, they go get a new degree. You know.
Eh, yes, education. Hey, you see that education thing again?
They're gonna be like, yeah, I have to get a degree. You know.
I need to
Yeah. So
level up.
I need to level up exactly. You
Shout out to
know.
Ashley Dalton.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so that's something that we may see, but I mean, I love a hardworking lady. I just want more boss women to be open to love and open
Mm,
to, open to someone also taking care of them, you know. And because at the end of the day, like, no matter how hard we work as women, we want to be pampered, we want to be spoiled, you know, we want someone to take care of us, not in the monetary term now, but just like, be
baby
there.
me.
Yeah, sorry?
Baby me.
Baby me, exactly. Like, I want someone to make me feel like I'm still a baby. I don't want to always feel like, even if I go out there and be a boss chick for the whole world, I want to come back home and feel like, I'm a baby, literally.
You know,
So,
I'm your baby. So yeah.
exactly,
I'm
I'm a
your
baby.
responsibility.
Exactly. That's how I want to feel. Know? That's how I want to feel. So, I totally understand their sentiments about the whole. Oh, sure. Let me pause this and grab my setting powder real quick,
All right.
guys.
I'll talk to them while you grab your
Okay.
setting. So yeah, I don't, I want to be spoiled, pampered. Who doesn't want that? There's no girl that you would tell me that I will believe you when you say that. It's just
Uh-huh.
it doesn't make any sense. You
Yep.
know? Even the hardest chick.
Mhm.
He the hardest chick, because women naturally were nurturers. Most
Yeah.
women, because I noticed that when I say this, I offend a lot of people when I say this.
Please say it. You're not offended. Say it.
Ah, a lot of women want to be that we're nurturers. Oh,
And we're not.
apparently we're not all nurturers.
I'm all nurturers. Things multiply in our hands. That's who we are.
Amen. Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. So yes,
Favor.
if you
Yeah.
favor, we have especially a woman that has oil on her head. Yee.
Yes.
Her head is anointed with
Every
oil.
woman has oil in their head. You have to just be aware about it. Aware of it. If you're not aware of it, then you lose touch of who you really are.
You
And
think
that's
every
why,
woman has oil on her head?
yes, every woman is favored. That's what that's the blueprint of what a woman is when we come to a man. We carry that
Okay.
as yes. That's oil, that's oil. Favor is oil on you, to be a blessing. More importantly, your husband, because that's like your crown.
That's
But
your
when you don't realize your worth and who you are, then that's when what is meant to work for you starts to work against you. So you're coming to meet a man, you don't know that you're favor, you're meant to be a blessing to him. Then you take that part of you to the wrong man, for example. Then you mess
Hey.
yourself up in the
Miss
process.
Gates. Miss Gates.
Yeah,
Ah. Not mistake, Miss Gates.
mistake.
Miss Gates. Hey, you entered the wrong hands. It's
Yeah,
over. Oh my
no.
god.
Mhm.
Miss Gates. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I like this topic that we are talking about.
yeah. So your favor, and if the earlier you start to realize that your favor, you carry yourself as such, and then the right man will come along to enjoy that. And you don't give that part of it to just anybody.
No, you don't. Keep it for
Don't.
yourself.
Yeah. So
Keep it for yourself, girl.
yeah, that's the energy.
Keep it for yourself.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Until you find the right one.
Yeah.
Well, me, I can't tell you when you know you found the right one, Sha, because hello? What happened? I can't tell you when you found the right one because we're still trying to, figure it out and
Yeah.
know
Yes.
what steps to take next.
Yeah.
But
I
they
mean,
said when you know, you know.
yeah, you know what? I don't want to be in the whole when you know, because when people say that they mean they're all for when people say that whole you know thing. I feel like they're all for just the looks and for the initial thing that the person shows.
Hmm. Really?
Yes, that's what I feel. Many times you may think you know, but you really don't know.
So how we want to take do am, my sister? Eh?
That's why you have to open your eyes, you have to open your ears, you have to open
Oh,
your mind. Like everything has to be open, and I mean except down there, but
uh-huh.
everything has to be open because, and I say this because sometimes when you're dating someone, you know how they say love is blind. You meet someone. Many times we tend to, even at job interviews, you don't go into a job interview showing off your worst side. You're showing off the
Your
best.
what?
A job interview.
Oh,
You're
okay.
an interview showing off your worst sides. You're showing off your best sides.
Yeah.
And that's how it is also when you're with someone. Sometimes you don't get to show off your worst sides at first. But if you're able to pray, take out and I'm not even capping, like take out time praying. There's so much that prayer does for you, and there's so much that God will do for you also when you pray. Is that He starts to show you and expose the person you're with to you, and then the person that you're with also is also someone that prays. God will also expose who you are to them too.
That's yeah, that's what makes it
You know,
beautiful.
yes. But the good thing about that is that you're able to see this person like unashamed and know if it's what you're able to handle, if you're able to do it.
Mm.
Yes, so you don't want to go into something with the whole, oh, once I know, oh, I just saw him and my heart took 3 steps forward and I just knew he was the one for me. But you will see Shaggy. It's like you say, he's still thinking some rest
Oh my god.
Yeah. So guys,
So
I
that's
bet,
I guess that's not a lie we were told.
yes.
That's not a lie we were told.
I feel like our parents were so focused on they wanting us to like really be with someone and get married and all that. Like they would just be like, oh, once you know him, once you meet the person, oh, you know the signs will be there. You see it, you feel it, all that stuff.
Parents. Eh. My parents never really talked to me about marriage like that.
Mm, I
I'm
mean,
being very 100%.
I
They
have
never.
a, I have a community of aunties.
Your
So just
aunties. Yeah, your auntie will talk to you, but like my parents,
no, they
they
don't
never
really.
like sat me down together and talked to me about marriage. The only thing that they were very concerned about was kidney wedlock, out of wedlock baby. And I think
Mm,
that's most African parents. Most,
yes.
or not all, before
They
you
were like,
become
don't
a,
bring no shame to me.
don't bring shame to our, that's their own. But like
Yes.
to talk about, when you meet the guy, I mean, my mom obviously had girl talk with me, but like my parents, my dad, not really. And I never really thought about marriage like that. You know
Me
how
too.
some girls talked about, oh, they thought about their
They are
wedding
ready
day, and this is what they dream. I never had that.
to today.
Um,
I feel like now it's more of PTSD to think about, because it's stress. Wedding days are stressful.
yeah, especially working in makeup artistry and beauty. Like we see the back end
I
of
see
the
the
big
pattern.
day, and it's chaos. It is pure chaos. I had a bride one time. I didn't know when I started crying with the bride because she was so stressed out. Me, I was
I,
not even stressed out too. And as a makeup artist, you're supposed to be the strong one that will hold them down, like keep them
yeah,
focused that this is their day because they start panicking in your chair, they will start rushing you and all that. So me, I had to because she was just stressed out, and it was my
yeah,
friend too.
right. And then it's like
Hmm.
your whole work is
Your whole work is messed up. But yeah, my parents, I never really thought about what dress I will wear. I just thought about the person I'll be with. Like that was what was most important for me.
like who he will
Um,
be, the kind of person he's going to
the kind of person he'll be. Yeah,
be.
that's
Yes.
what was most important to me. Oh, this iron is hot. Yeah, so that's what I thought about mostly.
Yeah.
Um, but it was all a lie. It was all a lie, guys. I'm
It's
joking.
really, they are so focused on that, like, no, now you're gonna meet, once and all that. I don't believe in all that. Once you know. At times you may meet someone and they just don't feel like what you even want, you know.
At first, right? Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. That how you meet somebody at first, and
Yes.
you think that okay, you have a type in your head, so you know that this is my type.
If you know women, we always have types in our heads.
Again, I don't. I don't have. I
You
don't.
know,
Okay, my type is not physical. Let me say that.
exactly, but
Yeah,
you have an idea of what you
I
want.
have an idea of yeah.
Like I don't have a face in my like, oh, this is who I want. But you know how they say like, you don't know. I will not explain to you what I want, but I can tell you
Yeah,
what I don't what I don't want.
exactly. Exactly.
That too.
My type is not physical. My type is more so emotional, cerebral. Like, can we
Mm,
have conversation and stuff like that? But yeah, like women, we have a type, and sometimes I think that's what's keeping us single.
yes, like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what's keeping us single because you might meet the person you're supposed to be with and absolutely hate them at first. Like, you can't stand that person. Do you understand? It's just like,
Yeah.
why? I'm not talking to you. Why are you talking to me? Kind of thing. And that's your future husband right there. You don't know, or future
Mm.
wife.
Hey, God, please help us. Also, let's not go and chase our future husband away. Please.
If it's meant to be, you come back.
The liberty, no, I'm gonna go back there.
He said, I want to meet him one time, please.
Exactly. Hmm.
Oh,
This one where women that their eye they red, say if you beat me, once he leave me, he has left you. Oh, yes, love is gone. Love is God, oh.
Another thing they told us as millennials that marriage is everything.
Hmm. That one.
That
That
one, we need to sleep here because the rate at which things are going nowadays,
yes.
sis, it's crazy.
That particular one.
We need to, it's not working, oh.
It's not. It's
It's not
not.
working, oh.
Not. It's not. My guys, marriage is not everything.
It's not. It's not everything. And it just begs to it lends to the conversation where I think that even in a marriage you should have like a contract refresher
Okay.
where you guys can truthfully ask yourself, okay, is this working? Are we doing this? Is this right? Do you still want to do this?
Hmm.
Because after 10 years you went in one way, you're coming out another way, you're
That
like,
way.
this is not what I had in mind, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to have those conversations and have those conversations. If you do decide that it's not working in the way that you want it to work, why?
Why? Hmm.
Why?
I want to ask you a question. And I've been reading about this recently, and I read about it in a book, and I've been thinking about it.
Right.
How do you feel about prenups in marriage?
I don't mind the prenup. Hold on, let me answer this call. I have to say this. Here, I'll call you back. Mm. I do not mind it per se.
Okay.
Um, I think it's a great idea
Okay.
to have a prenup. I think that I say this as gently as I possibly can. Marriage is kind of like a contract.
It
Kind
is a contract. It's not. It's not kind of. It
of.
is.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're good. We're on the same page. Because typically when I say these things, it's like, what are you
No, it is a
talking
contract. Very, very important contract. So
It's a very, very important
all
contract.
contracts. Yeah.
And terms and conditions have to be stated. Do you get what
Mm.
I mean?
Yep.
Um, like contracts, they should be revised. Uh,
Yes.
as time goes on, you should have conversations and honest conversations, what's working
Yeah.
and what's not working. As for prenups, I will sign a prenup.
Okay.
I will also state my terms and conditions inside.
Of
But
course.
as
Yeah.
you want to put your prenup on the table and say XYZ, this is what you want. I should also be able to say what I want.
So what I'm
You
saying
know?
that what I'm asking is that would you on your own as a woman say I want us to have a prenup?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's because I say that because going into the marriage, you're thinking one way. God
Mm,
forbid, though, we do not plan for
to have a
anything to happen. We don't plan to have a divorce. We don't
yeah.
plan these things. But I'm just gonna cut my hair. But as
Well,
time
that's
goes on,
mm,
let's say something should happen in the event that something happens, you just decide that yes, at least we have this in the back burner, have
yes.
this and we can easily end things if it should ever get to that because when we made this contract, we made it out of love for each other. We still
Mm,
had it was still love because the person you're divorcing is not the same person you married. Nine
yeah.
times out of 10. It
That's
takes a very few people that remain the same. You know what I mean?
yes.
So
That's so true.
where everything is good, let us make this plan and stick to it.
I
Do you
stick
get?
to yes.
And also, when you, as a woman, when you do make those plans, put it in writing things that may occur in the future, i.e., kids. You
Mm,
know, let it
yeah.
be stated clearly. Don't just think for the now. Think
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the
Think of
future you.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm not opposed to prenups. I think prenups are great.
Okay.
Let us say what it is. What about you?
I agree. I agree. I
Okay.
mean, so I've never thought about prenups or even kind of. So I used to, based on what we saw in movies, to me, it was always a thing of like the rich person wants to protect their assets, and but now I'm beginning to look into prenups. It's not even about whether the person is rich or poor.
It's not
It's just,
bad.
you know, coming
It's like
into,
insurance for your marriage.
yes, just you coming into something with a plan,
Yes, exactly.
you know.
Exactly.
And it's not that you're thinking about the marriage failing. That's not,
Failing.
no. I don't think that's what it is. It's just you want to have a plan in place.
Yeah.
It, if I'm being real, because you know. So yeah, I've been thinking about it and see.
Like, see, it makes sense.
Let's just end it there for now. But yeah, you get my point, right? You get the point.
Babi Uzo says,
Oh, that's baby Uzo.
oh, my bad. Baby Uzo says he you hear
I
us.
ladies.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's honestly something that you should consider. Think about. It's not 100% bad. It all depends on your viewpoint of it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It all depends on how you see it and what you think in the long run.
Yes. Exactly. And if you guys don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. That's
You
fine.
do not have to do it.
Yes.
You
But it
don't.
has to be like something that you and your spouse to be has to agree on. It's not a one person decision. And I was reading this. I was reading "I'll Teach You to Be Rich" by Ramit Sethi, and he was saying how when he had brought up the whole prenuptial agreement between him and his fiancée at the time, she's now his wife. Like, it just, obviously, it would shake a lot of things because many many times due to how we were raised, our society, we always saw prenups as something that was just like like it meant you didn't trust me enough. It meant you didn't love me enough. Like you're trying to put money before our love. But he had to explain to his fiancée, and she too, her own too, did her own research, and they kind
Yeah,
of
do your research. Most of these things, most of these ideologies, if you
yeah,
just do your research and ask questions, you will see that that's not exactly what it is.
exactly. So now she got to understand that it's not really as bad as she thought.
As she anticipated, but
Yes, yes. So now, yeah, they have a prenup now. You know. So let me ask you a question too. If your spouse, or the person you want to get married to, says no to a prenup, are you going to? What are you
ooh, that's a good question.
I know.
What is your reason for saying? I would like to know his reason for saying no.
Okay.
Um, I don't think I want to get married after that. Like, why
Okay.
you say no? What's the reason?
Yes.
I mean, it's a tough call.
It is a thought. What if he's earning more than you though?
He's earning more than me and he's saying no.
Mhm.
What is the reason?
Thank you, baby. He said you
Thank
just
you.
yeah. Yep. Yep.
Like,
Yep.
what is the reason? Like, are you? I don't know. It make me feel one kind. I'll have to really
What if
assess
what if you're earning more?
if I'm earning more. Either
Mhm.
way, whether I'm earning more or I'm earning less, so I want to know why. Why are you saying no?
Are you saying no to us doing that?
Yeah, because to me, maybe it's because of how I see it. I kind of see it like it's insurance for the marriage.
Yes.
Maybe he's like thinking I would never ever leave you. How could you even put that in your mind? It's cute, but it's not. Let's be honest.
This is
Let's
like
be
this guy.
honest.
Let's be real here.
Let's be real, bro. I
This
love you
like
too and everything, but come on, man.
this is like
Come
it's
on.
cute, but let's yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Tell me something else.
Tell me something else. Like, what's really going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's one thing I know that most African men they don't want to do. Especially if they are not earning as much as you.
Sign a prenup?
You say what?
They don't want to sign a prenup?
Yes, I said if they're not earning as much as you are, trust me, I'm not gonna. I won't sign up for you.
Hmm. So that
Yeah.
would I now be right in thinking you want me for my money? Because let's say the shoe was on the other foot,
Yeah,
right? Would I be right in thinking that?
yeah, because I mean, you want me to understand if the roles were reversed, you want me to understand that you love me. You just want me to yeah. But I know that sometimes they won't be enthusiastic about that.
Really?
Yeah, they won't be. Trust me, I just know. I mean, you know you're African. They're not gonna be.
I'm surprised because the African men I know are always open to prenups.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Did they,
They're okay.
are they raised in Nigeria? Were
The
they raised,
Nigerian men that I know are open to prenups.
were they raised in Nigeria?
Well traveled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I- Okay, I accept that. I could give.
She said well traveled. I would say because or maybe because they have experience with life in the terms
Uh,
like they don't see the other side of marriage,
yeah.
so they understand that yes, it actually makes sense to get this.
Yes.
No, because it gets to a point in your life you're like, let's leave all this. I love you. I love you. Oh. Don't get me wrong, oh boy. There's life after I love you. You understand? I'm going
Yes.
to take this off now. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, baby. Ify.
What is it?
Look at. It's late. Oh, see. Let me
Oh
not
wow,
leave the side.
that, that looks
But
nice.
it is late. This part is late. Jesus.
Eunice hair. Aisha will not try. Is it nice or Eunice?
You
What's
nice
that
hair.
hair?
What? Come on.
I'm definitely gonna get them when I cut my hair.
I'm gonna have to put this band back on, but let me trim this lace. I'll step away for a second and I'll be right back, okay?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Uh, there we
So
go.
guys, what do you think about what we're saying? Do you agree or not? Let's know in the comment section also, guys. I mean, if you don't want a prenup, it's something that you mustn't do. Where you have to be in loop with the person you're supposed to be. But do your research on prenups. I feel like everybody needs to do their research on prenups. It's not as horrible as we've been taught.
Yeah, I don't think it's as horrible, honestly.
Yeah, it's not as horrible as we've been taught. So everybody do your own research and come to your own conclusion about it. And if it's something you want to do, and if it's something that you and your spouse don't want to do either, then
Yeah, that you also have that option. That is a beautiful thing. Don't get
mhm.
me wrong. But as for me, my trust issues will not allow me. Hey.
She's like,
My trust issues will not let me. Hey. Do not let me. Oh. So I'm just gonna trim off this excess lace here. Maybe when I did it, you know, I don't even think it's excess
don't
lace.
go too don't go too much. I think that it's not bad like that.
But do you see that this part of the lace is lifted, like here? You see this?
Oh, I didn't even see it if you didn't make it obvious now.
Mm.
Yeah. Is it lifting or you want to just trim it off? It's lifting?
Yeah, I don't think the glue got to it. What glue can I use? Hmm.
Or if you have the spray, the
Yeah. Okay, I'll be back again.
okay.
Ah, God, wig life, you know, easy.
Mm. That's why I said let's do our luck girlies. Let us do our luck so there should be no rush whatsoever. But I want a different look guys at the same time. I'm going to miss my locks if I cut my hair. But for now, yeah.
Anytime you say this cut your hair thing, a part of me just cringes. It's just like, what? Cut your hair? Oh my god.
No, it's not. It's not a fun thing to say. I know, bro.
No, it's not. And I'm like, why are you doing it? It's not fair. Me, I'm invested in this hair because I've watched the growth
I know you've been there since day one.
since day one.
There since day one. Yeah. But let's see.
Oh, this hair is eating. Eh? So this is how they do it. Hmm. Okay, so this one says, I bought this on Amazon. I'll put the link in my description box so you can check that out. But this one says fast drying, long lasting hold, no residue, sweat resistant, glueless lace melting spray for lace wig. Starting with a clean and dry surface.
Melting spray. Isn't that the one that melts you the least to your skin tone?
I think this is it too. So let me
Yeah.
try it. We'll try and see if it works. Today is an experimental day for hair. Oh, your makeup looks good.
Thank you, babes. Thank
The
you.
eyes. The eyes is eating. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, look at. Do you see how it comes out?
Let me see.
I don't know.
Spray.
Let me see. Oh, shit. Oh, like
Oh,
it
that's
doesn't spray out. I don't like that. Let me tap it.
oh. So you gotta spray it on your back of your hand and then tap it into your.
Mm,
Okay. Yeah, dude. Let's see how it's gonna come out.
not bad, though. It's not bad. Well, it's not doing exactly what I want, so I'm gonna go in with my other spray. Oh, to be a girl. Fun stuff. This is why I will not have see in this life. If I should come back as a man, I will not agree. Oh.
But you still want to deal with the menstrual cramps and all that yada
You know what? I didn't think about that.
yada. Right, Sharon, think
But then,
twice.
no, I don't want that one.
The menstrual cramps, no. That's a no-no for me too.
Yeah. Ah, but my last, I know TMI, but my last flow, it
Mm.
was smooth. So if you can be like that consistently,
Consistently, yeah.
maybe I will consider it.
But what's the guarantee that you're
There's
gonna
no
see?
guarantee in life. Who is to say if I come back as a man, I'll be, to be a broke man? If I'm coming back as a man, I have to be rich. Oh, hey, I cannot be. Look at your face.
Ladies, you don't use shaggy.
I cannot. So, hey, I have to be rich. Oh, I have to be rich. Let me tell you now.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you, trust me.
They have
That's
it harder. Oh,
that's my only concern to come back to this world as a man. If there's no money, leave me out of
forget
it.
it.
Leave me out of it. I don't want to be here for your body.
They just have it hard. Trust me, they have it hard. And
It's what women have used men's eye to see.
ah, ah. Oh,
Mm-mm.
you're cute. If you're just coming in, like the live, please.
Like the life, guys.
Okay, so now I'm doing this one. This is my favorite spray. They need to
Oh,
sponsor
AB,
me.
right? AB, yes.
I need to buy
What?
the big can.
So between AB and the other one that what's the name?
Got to be.
Got to be, yes. Which one do you prefer? AB, okay, okay.
Even can take my money any day.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna have to put my band on.
So you're gonna be a band backup.
Mhm. until I'm ready to go out.
Okay. But I love it. I love the way it looks. It looks
It looks so good.
yeah, it does look nice.
I really wanted to sit. I need to get like a thinner band. I mean, I'm entering this wig life. Oh, hey, I'm new to it.
Yeah.
I've been out of the game for so long. I won't say I'm new to it, but I've been out for
How
so long.
do you do braids?
Um, at least once a year. I like braids for the summer. I
Yes,
like braids for summertime.
exactly. Me too.
Summertime fine. Summertime fine.
Especially if you're going on trips, like
Yeah.
yeah, if you're
This
going
year
on.
I don't have trips planned, so I'm like, I'll just wear my wig, you know. And I want wigs from Nigeria. Hey. Uh,
Yeah, they charge the dollars over there.
Nigeria wigs. Nigerian wigs are crazy good. So they say I can come back as an odogu. I will plan to come back as an odogu. I plan to.
You come back to the Togo.
I'll come back as an odogu. It will be epic.
I know Nigerian wigs are really beautiful, but like you gotta make sure that you have you have all the money intact. Because now those they're not for
They're not
children.
the prices are not matching like before.
They're not for kids.
They're not for kids. How much are like how much do they run for?
You've not seen the Nigerian wig that they sold for $500 before.
Five
You've not,
hundred dollars.
yeah.
That's not bad.
That's not. Oh, sorry. Sorry, sorry. Let me do my eyes. Sorry, sorry. My bad. My guys. I stand corrected. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
No, as opposed to American wigs that is going for almost 1K. Which one
Uh,
do you think I'll take?
wait. What did you say?
Almost 1K. American wigs.
I shall not stay in my locks, guys. I
My
think.
sister, that's why I'm looking at you like, what are you saying? The
It's giving the grass is greener here.
grass is definitely greener. There's no other side. Actually, just gonna leave it like this. Decline it. Yeah, it's greener here. It's greener here. It's greener where you water it.
Exactly. I'm gonna be looking crazy because I'm not gonna give everybody 1K for a week. I'm sorry.
1K for like good bundles. Me, I'm okay with my China hair. Oh. I'm not competing with any. This is China hair.
You
You just
see?
have to know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So
No.
people will go and buy the wig. It will just be sitting on top of their head. They don't know what they're doing. Wig. Wig. Am I mad? Are you mad, bro? Are you mad? Nah.
I'll carry, I'll carry 1K and give somebody and you collect from me.
Are you collect from me for a
Mm.
wig? Nah,
Mm.
man. Got me messed up. Got me all the way messed up.
All the way, all the way. You
You
you didn't even stop. You went all the
did
way.
stop. You went all the way. You didn't stop.
You know what? You know what? You know
Oh,
what?
Jesus.
You know what 1K is. Babe,
1K is something. As far as you know, like what you're doing,
I don't
you
care
know.
if you know what you're doing. I'm not giving you 1K. That's a lot of money. Ah, God. I get it when people say someone is carrying more mortgage and rent on their heads.
I'm telling
I
you.
get it now. I get it now. I get it now. Because why?
All right.
We're good to go.
We're good to go.
Yep.
So this is my final look.
Yes. That looks good.
Eating. Let me know if you want more hair tutorials from me. I'm just, experimenting. Yeah. Oh, look at you! I wish I did my makeup, but it's okay. Next time, I'll do my makeup. You look so good. Oh, that hair looks so beautiful. Guys, petition for if it's not for Chantel to not cut her hair. Please,
Petition
how
now.
can we go to her video on her channel and like it so that she will
Yeah.
not cut her locks? The more likes we have, the
The more we
more we know
shall.
that she will not cut these locks. Please. Do you see this beauty? Oh my god. Hey. She's not
Thank
even
you.
fluffing the hair. Oh god, it's your type I don't like.
It's pride. Pride. Sorry.
I don't used to like your kind before.
It's pride.
Oh,
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yep. Well, it's been nice though. We've really had a good time here today.
we
Should do
did, we did, we did, we did.
do our makeup.
The hair
Do our
and makeup.
the hair is slaying, girl.
The
I
hair,
love it.
I shall
Really.
look good. Hey, money.
Please.
Please, talk to me nice. It's well. Well, yeah, if you've enjoyed our topic of today, I'll get ready with us. Let us know in the comments. It's been so fun. This topic was fun, truly. Millennials, we've had the short end of the stick, and we just have to realize it and give ourselves grace. It's why we're
Yes.
seeing things the way we're seeing things now. It's just what it is. It's not our fault.
Yes.
But we do not have to be victims of our generation. We can take the bull by its horns and write our own story for ourselves. So,
Yes.
if you enjoyed this topic, let us know in the comments. Chantel, do you have anything to add?
No, you said it all, girl. Like millennials, we have to just know this is our reality, and we have to fight to the end.
Fight till
And
the end. Oh.
okay to learn and unlearn, and just grow as you take it easy on yourself. No need to beat yourself up. There's no way you've only lived this life once, so you can't know everything.
Yes. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure talking to you and listening to you as well. Thank you for your commentary, Babi Uzo. Am I
Yeah.
saying it right?
Baby Uzo. That says
Sorry,
baby.
baby
Yeah.
Uzo. Okay. So guys, like, comment, subscribe. Check out Chantel's channel and my channel, Biba T, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Bye.